Hi, everybody. Today I get to speak with Hannah, who is the manager of campus partnerships, and Vanessa, who is a recruitment coordinator with Ascend Indiana. Thank you, ladies, for joining us today and talking about your wonderful organization.
Absolutely. Happy to be here.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thank you. It's our pleasure. So to get started, can you just tell us what Ascend is?
Yeah, so Ascend is a nonprofit organization that helps get students with employers. So we're early in career focus. We help students like who are sophomores, juniors, and seniors find career opportunities, whether that be internships, jobs, all in the summer, fall, spring. We offer a lot of opportunities.
Yeah. So unlike a lot of the employers that you'll likely see through the series, we're not necessarily hiring you to our team, but rather we work with nearly 400 employers across the state of Indiana, and we're trying to get you connected with their early and career opportunities. So that wraps up high level what we do.
So can you walk me through what that looks like? If I'm a student and I want to join the Ascend network and Ascend Indiana, how do you go about helping students do that?
Yeah, I can walk through like an overview of the process. So usually students will get a connection link. So it's something that they could get in a career fair or something that like one-on-one someone can provide, or they can go to our website and find a way to get into the network. But so from this connection link, you'll upload your resume, and then a recruitment manager will follow up with a one-on-one meeting, which will usually last 30 to 40 minutes. And that's where they'll gauge their interest, their skills, stuff like that. And then from there, if like everything aligns, you'll be invited to the Ascend Network, which is a bigger online platform that students will be able to explore a bunch of our opportunities that a lot of our employers that we work with.
Yeah. And for that online form, you can just go to our website at ascendindiana.com/connect. And you'll be able to see the form there. Just click on that to upload your resume. And I think Vanessa highlighted something that really distinguishes us. So, we help students get connected to job and internships. How we do that is through a combined approach of an online platform, which is this online Ascend network, this website that we're talking about, which you gain access to after you participate in our more personalized approach that we take. So all students, before gaining access to this network where you can explore these jobs and internships with our partners, have to meet one-on-one with one of our recruiters first. So it takes a little bit more time up front, but then it pays off because you have a direct relationship with us, and we also have a direct relationship with those 400 employers across the state of Indiana. So not only are we introducing you to them, but we can do a lot to advocate on your behalf and help ensure that your application is at least getting reviewed rather than lost in the black hole that is so often a problem.
I don't think people realize how much of a problem that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Especially right now.
Yeah.
So it's really important. We, in a sense, are serving as a part of your network. So it's like, Indiana has so many companies, and I don't even know what is out there. They're so oftentimes business to business. So us, the consumers, don't necessarily see those brands. But there's so much great opportunity out there. And so we're helping to introduce you to those 400 employers, and then we're serving as almost your in to those. We are a part of your network at that point, representing a high volume of opportunities.
And so you said you have availabilities, summer internships, fall internships, part-time positions, and
part-time,
full-time. Full-time positions. Okay.
Yep. Part-time, full-time, and all types of internships.
Okay. And then can anybody at any time go on and hit that connect button, or are there certain recruiting dates and deadlines that you need to meet?
Go ahead,
Go ahead, Hannah.
Nope, you got it.
We are early in career focus, so we are more towards end of like your bachelor's degree, but we do work with like associate's degree, master's degree, as long as they're willing to like, if their focus is the same as ours.
And I think when is it best for students to connect with? So as Vanessa mentioned earlier, we like to start working with sophomores who are, if we're thinking bachelor's track, generally sophomores and above. We want you to be employer ready. So we want you to have a prepared resume and basic interview skills before connecting with us. So generally first year students won't have that right away. So that's where we're generally looking sophomores and above. But if you are a first year student who has all of that taken care of, definitely still connect with us. And if you do need help with those resources, definitely connect with Brandy and the rest of the Career Center team at Marian, and they can help you get those skills refined before you come to us. We just want to make sure that you put your best foot forward when connecting with employers and have all of that buttoned up there. But otherwise, you just need to have an interest in working in Indiana. So we are Ascend Indiana. We are focused on the state. So all of our opportunities will be almost exclusive to Indiana. There are very few that happen outside of the state. So we would be looking for that. As Vanessa was talking about, if you're a master's student, or maybe you've spent some time in the workforce already and you're coming back for your degree now, we're going to be early and career focused, which we define as 0 to 3 years of experience. So as long as you are open to that, maybe you're a career changer, or maybe you did just graduate high school and go straight to college, just keep that in mind. For those of you who went straight from high school to college, the Ascend Network should be a really great resource for you. If you're a master's student, if you spent 10 years in the workforce, maybe your early in career isn't where you want to land, just because with that comes the early in career salary and all of that. So that's just all that we ask you to keep in mind there. But other things that we're looking for in students, we would be looking for U.S. citizens or permanent residents as well. We hope to support international students at some point in the future, but just aren't quite there yet.
Okay. That was my next question, actually.
Yes,
so perfect.
Yep. Trying to think if there was anything. Did I cover everything in our list of qualifications,
Yes.
Vanessa? Okay.
Sophomores and above, recent graduates, prepared resume, basic interview skills, U.S. citizen, permanent resident, and those who are interested in Indiana.
Yep.
Perfect. And then I'm trying to rephrase this question. So what would be a major benefit of working with the Ascend Network if I am a sophomore?
Anna, do you want to take this one? Do you want me to take this one?
I can go for it. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think a couple of benefits. First, we're completely free to use, so no cost whatsoever to job seekers. Two, I think the early in career piece is really valuable for college students. Being that we are focused on early in career, unlike LinkedIn or Indeed or another job site like that, they have jobs for all types, all types of people in all stages of their career. We're going to narrow down not only to your early in career positions that you all will have the experience level for, but then we're going to, the network itself will run an algorithm that will further match you to positions based on your interests and experiences and skills. And so we're continuing to refine that search result to really help you have a narrowed focus. So trying to find you better opportunities in less time there. So those are two benefits that I would throw out there. We talked about how we're able to serve as a part of your network. So that will really help expand your reach there and introduce you to employers within the state. Just to reiterate, I talked about how we're able to advocate on your behalf before. I just want to reiterate that, that really will help your application, at least ensure that it's getting reviewed, if nothing else, but just at least getting those eyes on it because of those relationships that we have with employers. And another really important thing is that, being a part of the Ascend Network is going to give you access to opportunity that maybe you didn't have before because of the network that we have with employers. So if you really want to get in with a company like Roche or something like that, how we're able to position ourselves, we're able to help be your in for all of our companies if you don't know someone personally there. So really trying to help provide that access to opportunity too. Mm-hmm. Anything to add on your end, Vanessa?
Yeah, I was going to add, we had mentioned earlier about the recruitment managers. I think that is one of the best thing Ascend has because students don't understand the biggest struggle of getting a job, and these recruitment managers are there to act as an advocate. They're rooting for you when you succeed. They feel like they help someone through a big struggle in their life. So I think that is one of our biggest plus is the recruitment managers that work one-on-one with the students.
Yeah, and those recruiters, that's the individual that you're meeting with before gaining access to all of to the network with all of the positions on it. But then they continue to be a resource for you beyond that one-on-one meeting. So if you're really passionate about this one employer, they likely have insights that they can share with you. So asking them questions, keeping them up to date, they'll continue to send you suggestions in addition to the network itself facilitating suggestions for you through the algorithm. So that personal touch is exactly what Vanessa is getting at there.
Perfect. That's super important. So
Yes.
thank you for for that service. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So we covered if a student is interested, what do they need to do? So go to ascendindiana/connect, right?
Yep. ascendindiana.com/connect.
/connect. Okay. And then strictly Indiana. So we covered that, what you're looking for. What about majors?
We work with
Major
all
matter-
majors.
Okay.
Yeah, all majors, and our employers are across industries. You know, we have a really good base in Indianapolis of employers, but also across the state as well. And they're in all industries and all sizes. So, you know, companies with an international presence to small startups of, 5 to 10 people is really going to be the range of opportunities there.
Perfect. Is there anything else that we didn't cover about Ascend Indiana that you would like our students to know?
I'd say I would encourage you all to follow us on social media. So we are on Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and then you can keep up with a lot of events that we'll be hosting throughout the year. So feel free to follow us on those accounts. It's generally just Ascend Indiana, and you can keep an eye out on any events that we'll be hosting over the coming year to learn more, whether that's general advice, tips on the network itself. We would love to have you join any of those. But otherwise, I don't have anything else on my end.
I just wanted to say, like, as a recent graduate myself, I really think Ascend is a great resource, and I wish I would have learned about it like when I was a sophomore or junior. So I highly recommend it.
Awesome. Well, again, thank you ladies for your time, and we'll make sure that we send this out to our sophomores, other students as well, but
Excellent. Thank you so much, Brandy. It's great to be here.
thank you.
Thank you.